Hey there, Joy the World friends and family. This is Joy here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you are new, click that subscribe button down below. It is free as always. You'll be updated anytime I post new videos. Also, if you are returning and you like it here, tickle that little like button, tweak it, pinch it, pop it, whatever you're gonna do, but don't stop. All right, so there's a bit of something going on over here. I didn't realize it until I'm setting up the camera that they're like, we're not stepping into Virgo yet. We need to handle this business now. Now, what's interesting is this began to unfurl itself, well, they're saying 6 days ago. The papers began to show up almost 2 weeks ago. And it's just been put aside, resting under this energy. Because those are, like some people do crystal grids and things, cards come out and they need to sit and operate for a little while before a reading sometimes comes, okay? So let me see what we got going on, friends. I get to walk through this with you because I don't even know. There's like an incoming energy of I overcome my fears by confronting them. All right, so facing yourself. It says scared is what you're feeling. Brave is what you are doing. All right. It's like going through the folds of time, through the layers of your mind is a bit of what they're talking about here. Facing yourself. What video is that? There have been a couple of them recently talking about if you look at yourself directly, maybe that was Cancer, to look directly at yourself, you'll see all that junky energy is washing away, fading, going on out, okay? So let me see what we've got. These are kind of auspicious is what they're talking about. The double King of Swords came out in a different reading and they sat there on the sidelines and they said, we want to wait, we have energy to bring to this. But I find it quite interesting of the light bearers coming on through. It's the testimony of kind of having been put through the ringer. You got rings, W-R-I-N-G-S, those little ripple marks, you know, going on you. Well, here you have the baton of light. This King of Swords, this one right here, is showing up as like fire and air coming together, maybe even a bit of Sagittarian type energy, a bit of Aquarian energy coming together. So just letting you know they're sitting there. We have this card from Mary L, the Ace of Cups, that it is giving a nod to. Interesting, the King and Queen, the question of action potential. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Lenormand deck right here. Okay. So tell us more about this Ace of Cups, which is, you know, satisfaction, fulfillment coming in, along with, so we've got water, air, and fire. But they're talking about submissive fire. That's definitely Sagittarius, meaning Sagittarius submits itself to the greater good, you know, the big calling of Jupiter, the expansion, the spirituality, the all one world, that type of thing, okay? But also remember, we the whole zodiac. So Ace of Cups, King of Swords, twice. We have coming in the Crossroads, the Mice, and the Whip. I'm going to show those to you, and then I will take a peek for myself. I was talking a bit about like states of the mind. States of the mind. Okay. Well, then that would be like the left half of the brain and the right half of the brain, and being able to communicate across the barrier. There's like a piece of saran wrap between the two called the corpus callosum, and that's what this is nodding to. It's nodding to the light, having been through this delight, fulfillment, satisfaction, and the light, being able to assimilate, move across that barrier so that there's the harmony and the oneness that it's like ingredients in a recipe. The fulfillment therein is the fullness thereof. The fulfillment therein is the fullness thereof. I say, fulfill me. If you want to, jump on that one too. Fulfill me. So Sandalphon, Metatron type energy, the expansion, contraction. Been out camping the last few nights, and Jupiter and Saturn are sitting right there together in Capricorn, and in the actual constellation of Capricorn. We say it's in Aquarius right now, but it's in sitting in Capricorn, and together in the sky they look huge, huge, and they're still there conjunct. So you're wanting to go this way. So take a quick whip running through. And talk about to clear out the old and ring in the new. And if you live here in America, maybe across the world, I don't know, I haven't traveled much, but they talk about ringing in the new year. So whipping out the old and ringing in the new. Okay? And this has to do with the balance of the layers of the mind, because it's talking about the red and the white magic coming on in. That part of me, when my eye itches, this really is showing up for somebody here. Coming to that place, yeah. Because red and white magic, y'all, make green. That's so funny, the green magic coming in there. The true earth and heart, true earth and desires. And then when the green and the gold, which is the fulfillment of the mind, the swords, come together, then we have the high heart. Heaven on earth. Okay. Sometimes it sounds like I'm talking figuratively here, but you stick around enough, it all starts to layer in and make a lot of sense. Let me put these back in here and then put this away. Yeah. I know that sounds simple, but sometimes it's when we see it along with hearing it that it puts it together. That's how tarot and oracle cards can really make a difference in the progress in your life. Not leaning on them and relying on them, but uncovering and discovering yourself through them, okay? And again, I'm not here, I'm just the microphone, so I'm not here to tell you what to do. What you find is what wakes up inside of you, the resonance, the confirmation, those type of things that cut on when you're like, oh my gosh, I was just thinking about that last week, or I bumped into somebody the other day and they mentioned da-da-da. You know, it's that type of thing, the working together of your life, your divine intelligence cutting on and having the light of day inside your mind, the presence of self, the authority and the passion, permission to pursue. Okay, so that's what you meant about the love. So talk about that cup of love, emotions. They're talking about predilections. It's like almost instead of letting something play out and finish itself, going in for another turn, another hit, already deciding that that is what's coming again. So they're asking for the grace of that time, that space in between for the new light to come across. Okay. Which, if it's this kind of camera, the light you need right there is a light bulb. It's flash news announcement coming in. I will be present in every moment. Because back then you didn't just click to be clicking like you can do with your phone camera, which is endless and costs nothing to take that many pictures and see what you're seeing. But in this period of time where it requires your light, delight, your stars, your dreams, your feelings. Now the other king is here as well, but he's not being discussed just yet. We're talking about this form of it. That light is expensive. Okay? Don't squander it. Don't squander it, because if each one is just like an egg inside of a woman, that egg is unique. That flash bulb is unique. That light, that epiphany, that revelation is unique and very specific and specified. And in that you will see the light of your soul is what they're talking about here. I will be present in every moment. Okay, some of you, it is put down the lens, the visual condom, set it down for a minute and see directly, okay, what's going on in front of you. Experience it, bring it in, trust it, okay? I got to pause and get back to you.